First, our freshman, Prince Ben Wilson. Ben is escorted by his parents Kyle and Susan Wilson. He has attended Shelton for 7 years. While at Shelton, Ben is on our football and baseball teams. Ben is also active outside of Shelton with lacrosse, student leadership at Cross Point Church, and many mission projects. His other interests include wakeboarding, hunting, skiing, socialization with friends, and local and foreign missions. Ladies and gentlemen, freshman Prince Ben Wilson. Freshman Princess Lauren Jenkins is being escorted onto the field by Dad and Stepmom John and Catherine Jenkins, as well as Mom and Stepdad Angel and Eric Eichhorn. Lauren has been at Shelton for 2 years. At Shelton, she is a member of the Charger Girls Dance Team. Outside of Shelton, she spends most of her time babysitting. Lauren also enjoys playing volleyball and spending time with family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Lauren Jenkins. Escorting sophomore Prince Dimitri Secker are his parents, Charles and Kelly Secker. Dimitri has been a Shelton student for 8 years. While at Shelton, he has been a part of peer helpers, as well as our concert band and drumline. He also participates on our track and field teams and in our theater department. Outside of Shelton, Dimitri is in the youth choir and youth group at Wilshire Baptist Church. Dimitri has also been on missionary trips to orphanages in both Guatemala and India. Dimitri's other interests include playing the guitar, drums, longboarding, wakeboarding, and snowboarding. Basically, anything that involves a board. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Dimitri Secker. Sophomore Princess Jessica Taken is escorted by her parents Mark and Angela Taken. She has attended since the 5th grade and is strongly involved in Shelton. She is the sophomore class secretary, a member of peer helpers, and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. As a cheerleader this year, Jessica was nominated as an All-American at cheer camp, as she was last year at dance camp as a Charger Girl Line Sergeant. Jessica was also the winner of Shelton's Peer Tribute Award last year as a freshman. Away from Shelton, she serves on the Ronald McDonald House Team Board for 2012-13 and also has been a volunteer at Vacation Bible School at All Saints Catholic Church. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Jessica Taken. Next, our junior prince, Jason Papalis, is escorted onto the field by his cousin, Hillary Greeley. Jason has been at Shelton for 4 years. He is co-captain on our varsity soccer team, the kicker on the varsity football team. Both at Shelton and away from Shelton, he enjoys spending time with his amazing girlfriend, Mary Ruth Murphy. Jason's other interests include eating Mike and Ike's, Jolly Ranchers, and Airheads. He enjoys watching movies and shows on Netflix, and of course, hanging out with his perfect girlfriend, Mary Ruth Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Jason Papalis. Ladies and gentlemen, junior princess Mason Mills is escorted tonight by her parents, Marshall and Becky Mills. This is Mason's 8th year at Shelton, where she's on the varsity cheerleading squad, also involved in our basketball and track teams. As a part of WOW, Women for Orphanages Worldwide, Mason visited Guatemala this summer to work in several orphanages. She is also involved with the Salvation Army and St. Michael's and All Angels. In her spare time, Mason enjoys hanging out with friends and family, cooking, traveling, Camp Kivu, attending sports events, and photography. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Mason Mills. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our 2012 Senior Homecoming Court. Walking onto the field now is our first nominee, Max Cassidy. He's escorted by his parents Kevin and Nikki Cassidy. Max has been a student at Shelton for 8 years. He plays varsity football, is a peer helper, and also throws discus for the Charger track team. Outside of Shelton, Max also enjoys playing soccer. Other interests of Max include playing Xbox and knowing what's for dinner. Next year, Max is also interested in pursuing a business degree at Austin College, Millsaps, or SMU. Ladies and gentlemen, our first nominee, Max Cassidy. Our next nominee for the 2012 Senior Homecoming Court is Sarah Barrett. She's been escorted to the midfield by her parents, Brad and Elizabeth Barrett. Sarah has attended Shelton for 9 years. She's very involved with the student council and peer helpers at Shelton. Sarah has spent her summers for the past 10 years at a wilderness camp in the Adirondacks. She is now a counselor there, responsible for taking groups of children on canoe trips to Canada, as well as hikes for 6 days at a time through the high peaks of the Adirondack Mountains. Sarah's possible college plans include attending the University of Arkansas, Oklahoma State, Hobart and William Smith College, Hartwood College in New York, or the State University of New York at Cortland. She's considering majoring in counseling or teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Barrett. Eli Cooper is our next nominee. Eli is escorted onto the field by his parents, Rusty and Liz Cooper. Eli started at Shelton way back in T1, making this his 13th year as a Charger. Eli has been in the music learning band for 8 years, playing saxophone, bass guitar, trombone, and now the bass drum and the drum line. He also participates in Spanish Club, theater, and the ISAS Fine Arts Festival, where he enjoys performing his original songs on the guitar at the open coffee houses. Eli's musical talent reaches outside of Shelton as well, as he's involved in several music projects. His own band, Hands Down, won the local Battle of the Bands last year. Eli also plays bass guitar in his father's classic rock band, the Mazik Brothers Band, performing at local events, private parties, and charitable functions, including the opening for Texas Zone legend, Kinky Freeman. Eli loves his summer camp in the Ozarks, where he's a song leader this past summer. He gives guitar and bass guitar lessons, loves all kinds of music, enjoys kickboxing, skateboarding, writing and recording music, and hanging out with his friends. Eli has been accepted to the University of Kansas and is waiting to hear from several other universities. He's interested in majoring in business, but will always keep up with his music. Ladies and gentlemen, Eli Cooper.
Can't get it to focus where the flip.
Our next nominee is Ashley Dunaire, who's being escorted onto the field by her parents, Adam and Janice Dunaire. Ashley has been a Shelton student for 5 years. She's very involved at Shelton, where she's a student council historian, a varsity cheerleader, and where she also participates in the photography club and the American Sign Language Club. Other interests include long walks on the beach, sunset, and the stars. Next year, Ashley is interested in attending either the University of Arkansas or Parsons New School for Design and majoring in graphic design. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Dunaire. John DeCaro, who's escorted onto the field this evening by his parents, Joe and Laura DeCaro. He's been attending Shelton since the 5th grade, making this his 8th year as a Charger. At Shelton, John is a star on both our varsity football and varsity basketball teams. He also serves this year as a student council senior class president. All of his Shelton activities leave no time for the many outside of Shelton activities. However, other interests of John are cooking and girls. John is undecided about his plans after Shelton. Ladies and gentlemen, John DeCaro. Our final nominee for the Senior Homecoming Court of 2012 is Erin Finch. Erin is escorted to midfield by her parents, Kevin and Mignon Finch. This is Erin's 6th year at Shelton. Erin has been very involved in Shelton's theater department, starring in multiple productions. She has also participated on the Charger cross country and track and field teams. Away from Shelton, Erin serves on the senior prom committee to provide a dance for the senior citizens of her church. Erin is an avid horse rider and horse lover as well. Next year, she would like to stay in Texas to pursue a career in engineering or with horses. Ladies and gentlemen, Erin Finch. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for your 2012 Shelton Homecoming Court. And now, For the much anticipated announcement of the 2012 Homecoming King and Queen. For the first time in Shelton's history, the King and Queen is being announced right here during halftime of the homecoming football game. So without any further delay, your 2012 Homecoming King is... Max Cassidy. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, your 2012 Shelton Homecoming Queen is Ashley Donner.
Princesses already got it. There's a lower class.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, allow me to introduce to you together at midfield, Shelton's 2012 Homecoming King and Queen, Max Cassidy and Ashley Donner. Once again, we would like to congratulate and thank all who participated in the homecoming fort for 2012 at Shelton School. Once again, we also would like to welcome everyone home.
I don't know if it worked at all.